Joined now by Rich Hill after his debut here in Omaha. Rich, what were the emotions going out there today for you?
Oh, it was great to be back out there and competing again. It was a lot of fun. It's been a little while, so I've been working hard to get back, and just thankful for the opportunity. It was overall, it was a good day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, take me through that process of getting with the Kansas City Royals organization and how that all came together.
Yeah, I'd been in touch with a couple guys in the front office, and just the opportunity had come around, and Dave Wallace, who was a pitching coach for us with Team USA this past winter, was a contact, and I had given him a call and asked him if there was any opportunity here with Kansas City, and very fortunate that there was, and really that's how the talk started, and I was throwing bullpens at home and being able to get ready and come out to start.
Mm-hmm. Did you think that this was possible to get back into the Royals organization or any organization after some time away from the game?
Yeah, I did. And it was because of the way the ball was coming out of my hand. I felt like I was throwing the ball really well at home. And I think it was just a matter of time to be able to be somewhere, whether that be an independent ball and or somewhere that fortunately with a team and affiliated. So I think that's one thing that staying ready and when the opportunity comes and being able to take that opportunity because of the ability to perform, whether you're with a team or not with a club or wherever you are. The big difference is just making sure that you're ready for that opportunity, and I was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's motivated you throughout this journey? I mean, multiple decades playing baseball. You're 45 years old, still doing it. This is incredible.
I love the competition. It's very difficult to kind of replicate that in anything else that you're doing. So to be able to go out there and compete with the best players in the world is something that I've always loved. And again, physically feel great to be able to go out there and do that. And fortunate to be able to get an opportunity here in Kansas City.
Yeah, how have you maintained your physicality throughout this? What is your secret?
Just work. That's it. That's the biggest thing. Like every day doing something, making sure that whether I'm in the gym or throwing or doing some sort of mental skills work, continuing to stay on top of my game as much as possible, without all the accoutrements that come with being with a club, and understanding that what it takes to be ready, and again, just have the inner kind of dialogue to continue to keep going every single day with that work. But that's the biggest thing is the work, and the work is the lifting, the throwing, the running, the bullpens, and that doesn't change.
Mm-hmm. What's your family's reaction been to this all? Have they been really supporting this dream and you continuing on?
Oh yeah, they were. Our son Bryce, who's 13, was really, really excited, and my wife was really excited, Caitlin. She was, obviously it's very difficult to be able to leave and come here, but fortunate.
Mm-hmm. What's it like being in a clubhouse with some of these guys that are 22 years old, and you're kind of getting mixed in with some young guys here?
Yeah, I think I think part of it is just, again, age is just part of the equation as we continue to move on. But I think the biggest thing is, again, understanding the mindset when you have to go out there and compete. There's a lot of things that you can't control, a lot of things that may or may not be, said from outside influences for, other reasons other than my own. And I think that is something that, nobody truly understands, why people might want to go ahead and continue to do something that they love to do. So that's really why, at the foundation level of this is why I'm still playing.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that youth, Jack Caglione, what's been your impression of him and his ability to hit that baseball?
Yeah, I mean, even his foul balls sound different. So I think that's, obviously, his size and stature and his ability to carry himself, the way, he gets his stuff done every single day, how he handles his at-bats during the game. Kansas City's very, very lucky to have him. So I think, on that, he's going to go up there and do great. It's the same game, and just make sure that, the effort is always there and staying aggressive. Yeah.
Lastly, just what are your goals for this season and continuing on? How long do you want to go for, and what's your plan this season for what you want to contribute to this Kansas City Royals?
I think the biggest thing is to win a World Series and get back up there and help the team win. That's it. Once you get a taste of the postseason, once you go to the World Series, once you get that understanding of, why we play this game, that's the only reason why we play it. Mm-hmm. And, yes, we all love the game. We all love the competition. We all love to go out there and give it our best effort, but there's nothing like the playoffs. Mm-hmm.